Hey to all of you guys, what's going on YouTube? It's 3D Heirs. Welcome back to even more Shadowverse. And I've been making videos left, right and center today. And this is now focusing on the brand new cards we have just seen for Abysscraft. And I said that these are broken. And I don't really like throwing the word broken around, right? It's used too much these days now, a lot of terms. But there are some things here that just feel very unnatural, very unearthing. And we're going to go over it today. Because maybe they're not broken. They may seem like it on the surface, but of course we need to actually play with it first. But let's have a look, shall we? So obviously, Sham-Nacha, Heir to the Entwining, got shown off yesterday. And we saw how she worked. If you didn't see that, I actually covered it in the video we did yesterday for all of the cards that were announced so far, which was 7 of those to be exact. But now we have even more that's going to work with her. So if you don't know what Sham-Nacha does, so basically it is faith starts at 0. It is whenever you select mode, you increase faith by 1. So there are going to be a whole myriad faith cards coming for Abysscraft this set. And this is one of them right here. This is Rulenye and Valnareik. Now, on fanfare, select a mode to activate, add a Scream Diffusion to your hand, or add a Winds of Desire to your hand. And this is a 7/5/5. This goes well into a lot of other stuff I'm going to talk about. So, Scream Diffusion is a 0 cost. Summon 2 copies of sort of 5/5s, Rulenye and Valnareik, and give them Rush. That's kind of okay for itself, right? It's a 0 cost spell, and you're summoning 2 5/5s. Now, bear this one in mind, okay? And you're going to pair it with Winds of Desire. Select an allied... Hello there. Where is my stuff? Where's it gone? No, not that. Go away. Get out of here. It's gone. I've now been disturbed by cheaters, apparently. Where are my stuff gone? Where is it? Ugh. I now got disturbed by cheaters here. Well, welcome to Reddit. Alright. Winds of Desire. Let's start this again, shall we? Select an allied Rulenye and Valnareik on the field and give it Storm. So, you can get yourself 5 damage on basically 1 turn with this. However, if you guys remember Laura, who gives a fellow follower Storm if she is super evoed on that 1 turn, you can then suddenly do 10 damage to the enemy's face. Because you'll be having, don't forget, 2 copies of Rulenye and Valnareik summoned via this here. And you can do all of this on 1 turn, by the way. All of this on 1 turn. So you can do this exactly on the 1 turn you play your previous card and then do whatever, yada yada yada. But yeah, 5 damage with this one, then 5 damage from Laura, and an extra 1 damage because of the chip, because of the super evo. And that is 11 damage to the face in 1 turn. Originally it was 10 damage with Medusa plus the chip, but now it's going to be 11 damage. And you've been having 2 5/5s here. But of course you don't have Laura, you can just do 8 damage anyway. With a super evo, of course. This is crazy. And it gets even more crazy, my friend. Even more crazier. Because we have here Entwining Castle. It's a 2 PP silver and is a amulet. I can't even spit my words out right now. It is an amulet. And on fanfare, select a mode to activate. Option 1, draw a card. Option 2, give a random allied follower +1/+1. So yet again, you can pair this with the likes of your Rulenye stuff. Make it a 6/6 there and then. 9/9 with Super Evo. You get where I'm coming from with this. And if you gauge this with 1, so you can play all of this on 1 turn, by the way, as I keep saying. Destroy this and replicate the effects of this card's fanfare ability. Now, it's actually in the picture here as well. If you pair this with Sham-Nacha, you can trigger this twice in 1 turn. So you can get +2/+2 in one turn, and you can draw 2 cards in one turn as well. Are you following here? Because there's a lot to take in. So essentially, you'll be given a random ally follower +2/+2. If all you had was 2 of these on the board, these are now going to get, one of these are going to get +2/+2. This is absurd. Absolutely absurd. Even if you was to pair this with, I don't know, say a mummy for instance, or you have, what's her face, Mistress could make a reappearance here. There's so many things you can attach this to that can make this really, really good. So existing cards already are going to become really good. Storm Abysscraft is suddenly going to become a thing. If it wasn't already before, it is now. And then after that, we have ourselves March of the Atrocity. This is a 4 PP bronze spell. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower and the enemy leader. So this is not one of the mode selects. It's a decent card, I would say. It's a bronze, so you're getting what you're getting for a bronze card. It's not bad. So it's a 4 PP, 2 damage to a random enemy follower and the enemy leader. I mean, if you need that extra little bit of damage before you flood their face with damage, you got this right here. It is what it is. And then there was the final card we saw, Affirmer of Entwining. This is a 3 PP 1/1 bronze, and is another mode card. On fanfare, select a mode to activate. Option number 1, deal 1 damage to all enemy followers, or option number 2, gain +2/+2. And on the Evo, replicate the effects of this card's fanfare ability. Pair this with Sham-Nacha, and you could potentially get him +4/+4 on the turn it appears. You getting the gist here? There's so many things that can be working with Sham-Nacha now. And you can be doing 2 damage to all enemy followers and getting +4/+4 in one turn. There is so much fluidity with this one card. It is unreal. Today alone, I went up, I think it was against 8 Abysscraft classes. 8 Abysscraft players. Today alone. And 6 Swordcraft players. People are now playing these classes to get ready for the expansion next week. Because they know how completely absurd this is going to become. And we obviously don't know what other mode cards they're going to be for Abysscraft. I can assure you, this is going to be absolutely bonkers. As I said at the beginning, I use the word broken very loosely. It looks like it to begin with. But maybe when we actually get to grips with these things, it might not be as broken as what we first literally think it's going to be. But yeah, there's so many things going around here now that, quite frankly, I did not even envision Abysscraft taking this route. I just thought a couple of good control cards would have been it for them, you know? And a few whatever cards on the side. No. This whole entire set is going to be Abysscraft. Abysscraft, Abysscraft, Abysscraft. It was Abysscraft to begin with, this set, with the Rush stuff. Or with the Storm stuff, sorry. And now it's going to be even worse, I think. So remember before when Abysscraft was at the top of the leaderboard? Yeah. They're going to be right up there again, my friend. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for this video. Really appreciate it. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Let me know in the comments below what you think of these new cards for Abysscraft. Do you think that is a little bit over the top? Do you think it is enough? Do you think we're going to see even more crazy stuff to come? Probably. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Other than that, take care, stay safe, all that good stuff. Hello, should they will be doing. If there's next video, next live stream, go ahead and play some more Shadowverse. And goodbye for now. Bye bye.